Hey guys, I am currently in a hotel hall room, so there might be people passing by and making noise, so I apologize. But I wanted to jump on here and talk about a video that I saw, and I'll link it down in the description below. It was a talk show with Bancarz as a guest. And if you haven't heard or seen any of Bancarz videos, I definitely recommend checking it out. He was a New Age teacher and had a very successful New Age website. I think it was called like Science and Mysticism. And praise God, he found Jesus, and now he exposes a lot of the New Age deception. So I definitely recommend his videos. He is very articulatory and just really, really smart. He said something in this video that I wanted to kind of summarize because it just really stood out to me. He said, New Age is fast food spirituality. And that's true, it really is. When I talk about New Age, I want to clarify something because I already had a comment on one of my last videos saying New Age it's no New Age, these practices are ancient. And that's true, these practices are ancient and they're actually rooted in paganism. And the reason we use a new term, New Age, is because these practices are rising in the Western world, and it's sort of an umbrella term to cover a lot of different practices that lead to the same theology. So you could get to the same New Age theology through yoga, you could get to it through Hinduism, Buddhism, you could get to it through mysticism, you could get to it through Satanism. So it's sort of an umbrella term to cover all the different practices that actually lead to the same idea that our consciousness is God. So back to what he said, fast food spirituality. It's so true, it is, and that's what it was for me. If you think about fast food that you eat, it fills you up instantly, but it doesn't actually nourish you. And it's the same thing with these practices. We're all looking for meaning and purpose and a supernatural interaction. That's just how God created us. He created us to long for a relationship with Him, really. And we're searching for it in the wrong places and finding sort of like a counterfeit version of spiritual connection. So these practices, they give you that supernatural interaction pretty quickly, and they satisfy you to a certain degree. But it's not actually nourishing your soul. That's why people in the New Age are constantly seeking and searching for wisdom. Sorry, someone walked behind me. They're constantly seeking and searching for wisdom because they're never satisfied. And something that Stephen said in the video that was just hit the nail on the head, I think that's the saying. He said salvation is a destination. The meaning and purpose of life is a destination, and that destination is Jesus. Once you find Jesus, you have most of the big questions answered. It's so great. It's so great. The connection that you're longing for is Jesus, and He loves you. He loves you fiercely, and He's waiting for you to come to Him. And it doesn't mean you'll have all the answers. Of course, you got to keep learning. But your soul is nourished. He nourishes you like no other spirits can. No spirits in the New Age can nourish your soul like Jesus. I think that summed it up. So definitely check out this video. They talk a lot about, they cover a lot of different areas of the New Age, and that was just like maybe a couple minutes of the hour-long video. But it just really stood out to me because that's what it was for me. I was longing for Jesus and I didn't even know it. And I was finding spiritual connections in the wrong places. If you're in the New Age, I really encourage you to call out for Jesus. He's there waiting for you. Okay guys, bye-bye. God bless.